Oh, we're live.
We're live now.
Is my microphone on?
Yes, it is.
How long have we been live? Oh my gosh.
I just now turned your mic on.
Oh, hilarious.
We need to check both mics.
Okay. I gotta tell you guys so much stuff that just happened just like in the last hour. It's hilarious. No audio for me.
That's fixed.
Oh, that's fixed. Okay.
Let's check this microphone. Does it sound good or does it sound like I'm on the other side of the room? Test 1, 2.
You are on the other side of the room. Okay. Hi, Leanne. Hi, John. Hi, Mare. Hi, Craig. Hi, George. Okay. John says it sounds good, Jeff. We're ready to go. We'll just scroll up and welcome to Tasty Tuesday, everyone. Sorry we got a late start. I'll fill you
Tuesday.
a Lady Tuesday. I'll fill you in on why in just a minute. It's kind of hilarious. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Hey, Barbara. And hey, Larry. And this cutting board. Why do you think it's sliding so much these days?
I think I just wiped that down. It's probably wet. I think the thing underneath it needs to be washed and dried real good.
Well, it's supposed to be like this is supposed to hold it in place, but it's not. So it's going to be fun. Anyway, Jeff, I think, went out to check the sound. Oh, I have a loud mouth. Anyway, well, while he's doing that, before I say hi to everybody and tell you what, if you're new, what Tasty Tuesday is all about, let me just tell you what's happened. So we switch houses every 2 weeks. Some of you guys know that. So we live in Tennessee, but we work in Mississippi. Jeff works right around the corner from this house that I'm in right now where the studio kitchen is. So we are going 2 weeks at home in Tennessee, 2 weeks here. And it aligns with his day shift. So it makes it easier for him because he has to be to work by 6:30 and he doesn't have to get up at, dark o'clock because he's 10 minutes away. So it works out. It works out for me. That's when I test my recipes. And then he comes home for dinner and, it works out great. So today is switch day. We normally switch on Wednesdays, but when we have Tasty Tuesday, we switch on Tuesday. So it's a bit of a hassle, really, because you're in the flow at my home office and my home computer and blah blah blah. And then I've got to kind of fix everything up. So that's fine though. I'm used to it. So I got here and I just hit a wall. I was so tired. I was like, I'm not going to make it through Tasty Tuesday if I don't take a nap. So I took a nap. And it was a nice nap. Jeff went to the grocery store to get the surprise ingredients. And when I got up from my nap and I had the dogs there and everything, I go to let them outside. Well, we have a back deck. And during the storm, one of the railings was injured. It was injured. One of the railings was hurt. It was hurt. I'm a little slap happy. I might be still tired. Anyway. It was knocked down and we didn't like the steps anyway. They were built really weird. Like they were, how tall were the railings? The railings were up like here instead of down like this. The railings were up like this. They were off center. It felt like you were walking, you had to hold on. It was just so bizarre. Anyway, they put really high railings all around the deck. It was so weird. Anyway, so I go to let the dogs out and I'm walking out. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no railings now, and there's really no steps. The dogs can't go down there. Gus goes to the very edge. I'm like, no, back up. And so I'm looking around, and they did put, steps, we could walk down them. But if you have dogs, dogs don't like open steps like this, and the little walkway is about this big. So they're like, no. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll have to walk them around and then put them in the backyard. Well, thankfully, I thought the gate was locked and I couldn't get in because if I would have let them in the backyard, I would be here scrubbing my floors because it is a mud pit out there. So literally, we have no way to let the dogs out except to let them out the front yard. And now at home, we have 16 acres, so they're able to kind of run free. We don't have fences there. They run free, but they know their little land, But here, oh my goodness, I don't know. A person comes by, they take off. No, not for me. So we don't have any way to let the dogs out. So I'm like, okay, well, now what? So I'm like, all right, well, Jeff, look, plan B. After Tasty Tuesday, you go home, take the dogs home. I'll commute this week until we know when the steps will be put back in and the mud clears up, right? So that's fine and dandy. So I was gonna stay here tonight. And then he's coming because we're testing. Well, we're filming a recipe. I'm done testing. We're filming a recipe tomorrow. And I sit down at my computer and my keyboard, which is Bluetooth, because I was so tired of the little connectors and everything, and always trying to have a port for this and port for that. And I've got all these little extensions coming off, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Jeff says, oh, get a Bluetooth. It'll be brilliant. You won't have to worry about it. Oh, okay, so I did, and it works when it works. But today I sat down to turn on the computer, won't connect. And as I'm trying to connect it with the little button and everything, it pops up there, type in the password. Well, okay. How? The keyboard's not connected. But anyway, I figured there was a workaround of some sort, so I put it out there to Facebook. People answered me how to do it. It still won't work. I cannot get the accessibility keyboard to work, nothing. So I have no computer, no steps for the dog. So anyway, I'm going home too tonight. I'll commute this week and I'll just do all my computer work at home. So that's my fun tale of the day. So if I seem a little bit like I don't know, what am I, overexcited, over a little hyper? It's just because it's better than me just crying, right? So anyway, so we'll go home tonight. Okay.
I want to test this microphone again. It looks like it's got power. I still haven't figured out how to use it. You want to start saying hi to everybody? I'm going to go listen to that.
Okay, yeah, you're going to scroll up though.
I'm at the top.
Oh, you're at the top. Okay. Well, I said hi to Larry, and I said hi to everybody there. Yep. So now we can scroll down.
I can't do two things at one time.
I said hi to everybody there. Yep. So now we can scroll. He's a little testy. He doesn't like when things don't work either. So, yeah, we're having a moment here, right? Not between him and me, just a moment of confusion, and he's listening to me. Anyway, well, if you're new to Tasty Tuesday, I can at least fill you in on that. Jeff brings me surprise ingredients, and I have to cook dinner with them. Today, he told me I'm using the Foodie, so I'll use the Foodie. And I don't know what the ingredients are. I don't know what's for dinner. I hope it's going to be delicious. And we just roll with it, right? We'll see what happens. One night, this was a Halloween one. Jeff, it was so funny. Jeff was actually in a costume. You were in like a hazard suit, right?
This doesn't work. But yeah.
He's going to be frustrated, my friends, because the microphone doesn't work. And he bought a brand new microphone so that he could have it to work. But he didn't have enough time because, switch days are a little bit rough. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can do all the talking. So I caught the food on fire. It was hilarious. Anyway, next Halloween I'll play that reel because it was so funny. Jeff put together a reel for it. It was just so funny. All right, babe. Why don't we get going so I can see?
Did you say hi to some people, or you want to?
Well, I said hi to everybody I could see on the screen. So, hi, Red Rose Videos. How are you? I don't think Hey, Barbara. Yep, I think I'm good. Hi, Christina. How are you? Of course, I'm not able to read any of the comments, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I said hi to Mare earlier. Leanne, I think I said hi, but hi again. Hi, Raven. How are you? Gail, is that Gail? Oh, Gail above. Yes. All right. I think. Oh, and Mary. Hey, Mary. Doreen. I think I saw Doreen scroll by. Lisa? Where's Lisa?
Top.
Oh, hey, Lisa.
And you said hi to Kat.
Oh, everybody said they could hear you, Jeff.
Yeah, they can hear me through that microphone. It's still not this.
Oh, okay.
So it's a great microphone. It's just I haven't had time to even do anything with it, so I don't know.
Hey, Kat, we're not early. It's daylight savings time. So we were late actually today. So we start at 6:30 now. Although, I don't know, maybe we'll change that back to 7 now that it's summer. But we'll play that one by ear. I don't want to confuse everybody. All right. Oh, and Kat, I took your advice without thinking it through. So now I'm completely locked out of my computer because I need a password to get into it. No sweat though. I'm just gonna go home tonight and come back tomorrow. And I told Jeff I'm buying an extra keyboard that will just sit here for these types of emergencies, right? I don't know why it disconnected. I mean, it works fine. I've had it working for months now, but who knows? Anyway, so Jeff's gonna give me these ingredients.
You ready?
Uh-huh. Okay, a chuck roast. We might be here a while, my friends. Okay, barley. He wants me to make beef and barley soup, but I'm not making it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing something else. With Guinness. Oh my gosh.
It's Irish stew. Irish beef and barley stew as well.
Oh. Okay. What do we put in it?
What I'm giving you.
Smart ass. You bought these? Yes. Okay.
The other ones were soft over there.
They better not be.
Not yellow.
Because I just bought them today.
Oh, no, I didn't get
Okay,
it.
an Irish beef and barley. Where'd you get this?
Out of your stash.
I might have to go get a different one. That one's a little soft. Okay. Well. Okay. We'll ask you guys. What do you want me to do? I can do the Irish beef and barley stew. Is this a thick stew or a thin stew or a soup?
It is thickened with flour.
It is thickened with flour. Why do we have a new one? Is not one in the fridge?
I couldn't find one in the fridge.
Okay. There's a lot of chuck roast.
It's supposed to be 2 pounds, but
Okay, it's a little more than
a
2
little
pounds.
more than 2.
I'm just trying to think. What do we need? What do we want to do? Has to be Irish stew. Okay. I have an Irish stew recipe, but not with barley. So this is going to be interesting. Let me go get the garlic that isn't like soft.
Tell me where it is on it.
No, I'll pick it out because I want to feel them because they've been on their last legs for a while. And I didn't buy any today. So I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be kind of a challenging one. So this is kind of a challenging one, okay? Because the barley's gonna get thick. I hate cooking with alcohol, but I'm gonna do it. I hate it. I don't mind wine, but I don't like Guinness, and I don't like cooking with beer, and I don't like the broth to taste like beer. That's gonna be. So I'll tell you, I'll just be up front. This is not my cup of tea right here, but I'm gonna try it. Jeff loves Guinness.
You want me to open that?
Yeah. And I'm thinking this through in my head because we've got the barley that's going to absorb liquid. I don't know that we really need to thicken it. So did you look this up? Is this a real thing? Okay. Where did this come from? All my stuff is on its last legs, guys. So it's not looking too pretty. Let me see. I thought I had a new batch. A new thing of celery. Jeff, what drawer did you get that out of?
The one on the left.
Okay, so that is the
It's old.
that is the new batch. Well, it's not. It's not old. It's not rotten. It'll work. I just need to take some of the outer stuff off here. Oh, it doesn't look too bad at all, really. We'll just cut this off right here. And it's fine, and I'll wash it
George
up.
has never had Irish stew or beef and barley stew.
Okay.
Oh, John says tone the Guinness down with Vegemite.
Yeah. No. I don't know if you guys can see my dog back here. My old Callie girl. She is very old and she is now becoming incontinent, so she has a little blue diaper on. So funny. She doesn't mind it though. All right, I got to get my thoughts together because what about there is an onion. Okay. So we're going to make stew. Sort of like a stew, right? I don't know where my scissors are, so I'm going to do what I shouldn't do and use my knife to open the package here. And tomato paste, that's an interesting thing too. And how am I going to go under pressure? Which we have to go under pressure because we'll be here forever if I don't go under pressure.
That's why the foodie is there.
Yeah. So we have to go under pressure, but we've got some challenges here going under pressure. So I'm going to think this through. And I don't think, so the barley, I'm trying to remember how long barley takes to cook in the pressure cooker. It's not as long as the beef's going to take. So, and I'm going to keep the seasonings very simple. I'm going to just use salt and pepper. And I will use some flour.
All it called for was salt. There is a thing of thyme over here too.
Yeah, did it call for thyme? I'm curious
It
about
called
that.
for fresh thyme, like 4 sprigs of fresh.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway, this is going to be fun. I haven't made a beef stew in a long time. How am I going to do this? Let me get a bag. That'll be the easiest way to do this. And then I'll get the pot heating up. I'm going to have to do this in stages, Jeff. Otherwise, the stew is going to be, or the beef is going to have to be cut really small. Okay, John, well, give me some guidance here. When I don't want it super soft, but I don't want it super hard either. So, I gotta think about how long it's gonna take for this. So anyway, what's going on with everybody else? I'm missing the conversation. It sounds like we're having some fun in there and I'm missing it. Did you put the comments up?
All right, they're down at the bottom now.
Okay. Maybe you can read some out because I got to pay attention what I'm doing.
Man, you're not going to be able to hear me, but...
Well, I meant for me, mostly.
Okay, Joan says rosemary does go in her stew.
In Irish stew? I haven't heard of that. I put rosemary in my beef stew for sure.
John says the barley time depends on how soft you want it.
Yeah.
Joan says I've made beef barley stew with wine instead of beer for years. It's her family's favorite. Don't need to thicken it. Works great.
I think, well, maybe we could get a picture, Jeff, of what Irish beef and barley stew looks like. So I can get an idea of how thick it is.
A picture of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I don't know. And I'm going to try to hurry through this.
Doesn't look super thick. Almost looks like a soup.
Oh.
That one does. That one has peas in it.
Oh, now we're talking. I love peas. I have peas
And
too.
that one looks a little bit thicker.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Big pieces of carrots. I like that. I think I'm going to go with that. I just don't know if I can get this all done in a one potter with a one pressure cook time. Look up my beef and barley soup, if you will, Jeff, and see how long I cooked the barley for. I could make these smaller. You know, they'll cook quicker, right? Hey, John, how are you? So Jeff brought me a big chuck roast in order to make some stew. The dogs are all around me because they smell the beef.
And they haven't eaten yet.
And they haven't eaten, so... And we usually feed them before we go live, but we were busy. So...
We did a pressure cook on 15 minutes.
I did a double.
After you sauteed for an extra minute after you added the dry barley and stirred it in.
But did I have the meat in at the same time? Because I don't know how I got a chuck roast tender in 15 minutes. I must have really cut it small.
Yeah, you sauteed the meat, added the vegetables, and then added the barley, stirred that in, sauteed for a minute, added the rest of the ingredients, and then you put the broth in.
Okay.
And
Well.
15-minute pressure cook.
Okay, well, let's do it then. It worked before. I don't know if I need flour. Well, I'm going to add some. I'm going back and forth.
It always added after the fact, right? You can add it early.
I could, but I'm going to go ahead and coat it on the meat.
Oh, okay.
So I really probably shouldn't have even used all of this, but what else are we going to do with it? Right?
Right. Well,
All right, let's get this on. Oh, on, Louise, not off, on. And make them a little smaller.
Vicky said we made beef, barley, and dill pickle soup last night.
Ooh! You know, when I first heard of dill pickle soup, I thought that's got to be the weirdest thing in the world. But I made it, and it's actually very good. I liked it a lot. Do you remember, Jeff? It's been a long time.
The pickle soup?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it was really good. Of course, I think I did something different. Like, I usually do something a little bit different, a little odd. But I don't remember what on that recipe. Ooh, that is not going in. That is not trimming up very nicely. And of course, the one that I need, I don't have. Oh well, we'll get around it this way.
John says he usually does 18 to 20 minutes for pearl barley. Did I tell you that? Did I say that right?
No. How much? 15 to 18 to 20?
20.
Okay. Well, that will align. But I'm gonna stick with 15 since I know that's what I did on my recipe. I'm gonna stick with 15.
Eric said he actually puts Vegemite in his stew for an extra kick.
Oh, okay. Well, nothing wrong with that. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Looking for the olive oil. Okay. I need salt and pepper. And sorry. All right. Did I walk over there to get a bag and didn't get a bag?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got a bag. It's right there.
Okay.
Silly. God, this is a lot of meat. I'm trying to think what I could do with the rest of it, but really nothing because I've got 2 corned beefs I'm cooking tomorrow for a video.
John DeCandelo says, "Hi there, Louise. No Villanova basketball game tonight, so I thought I'd drop by for some culinary wisdom."
Oh gosh, well, I don't know if you're going to get any wisdom tonight because I have no clue what I'm doing and my knife is not sharp.
Matthew said, "Where did you get that huge chuck roast?" That is from Aldi.
Yeah, and it is. It's a nice one.
Our favorite place to get meat for price and.
It is a nice one. It really is. I've seen some at Walmart where they are like so tiny and they're so expensive. I don't know how much this one was. I can look. I think do they put the thing on the?
Yeah.
I like Aldi meat quite a bit, actually.
This was $7.99 a pound.
$7.99 a pound. Beef has gotten expensive, hasn't it? All right, let's get this going here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, that is about, I would say, I'm going to say it's about 1/3 of a cup of flour. Totally guessing here. I'm going to put in 1/2 tablespoon of salt, and I'm going to put the same amount of pepper. Those are the only seasonings. I'm going to put the same amount there. I'm going to get these in to coat up.
Kat says, you say that every week and everything you cook turns out fantastic.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Jake and Lori says, saute the veggies and the stock and the tomato paste, seasonings, and barley, then the meat. Interesting.
Oh, interesting. Why is that? I'm curious. I am going to saute the tomato paste. I'm just a little nervous about it, to be honest, because we've got a lot of thickeners in here. Am I going to get under pressure? So I've got to make sure it stays thin enough that I can build the pressure. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but toasting the tomato paste is always a good idea.
John says, it'll be fine, Louise. I can hear him saying,
I know, right?
relax.
Relax. It's all good. All right. Well, who was it that said the? Oh, great, Aaron. I'm glad you like the split pea. Who said it to do the vegetables?
That was Jake and Lori Smith. I'll pop it up on the
Yeah, I'm
screen.
curious. Did we get a Y? I'm just curious
She
about
said,
that.
that's how I threw it in and it worked great.
Oh, okay.
And did not do flour.
Okay. Putting in the tomato paste. Whoa. Oh! I got a hot pot. I gotta turn it down. Whoa! Woo! I'm burning the tomato paste. I'm gonna turn this off for a minute. Woo! Woo! Too hot! Too hot! Woo! Cool it down! Cool it down!
Eric says that sounds a lot like my grandmother's borscht soup recipe. But she would cook the roast wrap in oil in the oven with garlic powder, onion powder, and salt at 350, and the soup was leftover.
But isn't that beet? Beet soup? I just got that meat in there just to cool that pot down quickly so I didn't totally ruin everything, right? That was a hot pot. All right. Yikes.
Cynthia says, methinks Louise needs a cocktail.
I'm driving home tonight, so whoops.
No drinks for us tonight.
Nope. All
All
right, you're gonna see some crazy. And yes, I'm using the same knife, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it doesn't matter. Because I'm not using that celery. I'm cooking it, right? I'm not eating it. So it doesn't matter. I can use the same knife. Because I'm in a hurry.
Eric said, in my family, borscht is a throw everything into a pot and make soup with stew with
Really? Okay. I thought maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I could have sworn borscht was a
it. I can look it up.
okay. Was a beet based soup. Now,
It's very beefy.
yeah.
Beets, cabbage, potatoes, and meat stock, often garnished with sour cream and dill.
Yeah, so I think it's interesting because like goulash, American goulash, I think it's also called Johnny Marzetti. And that's interesting because, obviously there's Hungarian goulash too, totally different than American goulash. So everybody's got their own names for things, and I think that's cool.
I love the Hungarian goulash.
Yeah, I'm gonna start testing that recipe. It's getting to be a little warm though, which I love it. I love I love the warm weather, but it's not exactly like stew season anymore. But I'm still gonna do that goulash because it was really good. I freeze dried a bunch of it, and I just had it the other day for lunch, and it was so good. So, Anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm having some arthritis in my thumb. Or carpal tunnel, one or the other. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's there. I'm not having surgery, so there is that. And so it's getting harder and harder for me to like cut things and do things. It's kind of discouraging, but we make best we can, right? So if I seem a little awkward, I'm getting more awkward as I get older. So anyway, I can turn the pot back on. And why am I doing this? That's okay. It's okay. Look, this is the stuff that happens. I'm putting the meat in without seasoning it. Yeah, why am I doing that? Because I'm not thinking. Because I'm thinking like ahead and I'm not thinking in the moment. But that's okay. We're going to make it through this just fine. We're going to make dinner tonight. I promise. We are going to make dinner tonight. I promise. And
We
it's
have
going
plenty of leftovers if this doesn't work out.
I know, right? Buddy. It'll work out. It'll be fine. All right. There we go.
Seasoned and unseasoned.
Seasoned and I'm going to season that up. Now I already put the salt and pepper in the flour, right?
Yep.
All right, and we've got the tomato paste in. The carrots, I don't have a vegetable peeler. That's a big problem. I didn't put any garlic in. I'm really not, I should have prepped everything before I started throwing things in a pot. Can you go over and look for my vegetable peeler? Because I really do want to peel these carrots. Thanks. And the garlic, I'm just going to smash it. Put it in. And I'm going to put this whole bulb in. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, potatoes, I forgot about those. I would have forgotten them. I might put some peas in, but I won't put them in before I pressure cook. They'd get too icky. Oh, I just cleaned. Oh well. Sacrifices. All right, let me season this up real quick. Oh my gosh, I've got tomato paste everywhere. This is a messy one.
I'm not sure.
In the dishwasher, maybe? Top shelf, maybe?
Nope.
Shit.
I'm sure it's right.
All right. Here, shake this around for me. Oh!
Yes.
Well, the dog just had a snack,
Andy's covered with flour.
and I'm covered with flour. I told you it was going to be a fun one tonight. I told you. And here, honey.
There's that pot beeping again.
What was this on the floor?
No, that wasn't.
Oh, it just fell out?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh! We're having a little bit of an emergency here.
Disaster Tuesday.
Disaster Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Now the dogs are at my feet.
God says breathe.
I'm all right. I'm all right. I just hope I go under pressure. I'm really taking some chances tonight. Come on, Gus, you need to get out of my way. Really.
Norma says, I'm late, what are you making?
I don't know yet.
I'm hoping that it turns into beef and barley stew.
We're hoping it's an Irish.
Irish Guinness beef and barley stew.
Yeah. And I just have a lot of prep to do, and I'm not organized. So, that's all. We'll put the peas in at the end. Oh.
Laura says, you're showing what real cooking looks like.
That's right, it does. Absolutely.
John says, well, you thought there was too much meat.
Right? Right?
And now Gus is happy.
Yeah, they got their appetizer.
Only him.
Only him. He was, yeah, the other two took a break from being at my feet and they missed the boat. This will be interesting. I really hope this works. How much barley do you think I should put in?
According to my recipe, a half a cup.
Who wrote your recipe?
I had Claude do it.
You had, oh my God, I'm cooking an AI recipe?
We'll see how it comes out.
Oh my God. You are kidding me, right?
No. Well, every time I...
AI's taking my job and he gives me an AI recipe? Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Well, you didn't give me the amount, so I guess it's technically my recipe. So okay, did you say to pressure cook?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what the recipe is? This will be fun, guys. So let's really dive into what Claude said. Claude can't write a damn recipe. So it'll be interesting to see how this is. I cannot believe I'm making an AI recipe. Oh my God.
Okay, all the ingredients I gave you.
Okay.
Season and dredge the beef.
Okay.
Salt and pepper. Toss in the flour and take off the excess.
I didn't do that.
Sear the beef.
I'm doing that, sort of.
Tie it to a saute. Until it's brown on all sides. Saute your aromatics in the same pot. Cook the onion, celery, and carrot for about 4 minutes. Add in the garlic and tomato paste for 1 minute.
How much?
The tomato paste and garlic?
Yeah.
4 cloves of garlic.
Minced or chopped or smashed?
Minced.
Okay.
And then the tomato paste was... It was like 2 tablespoons.
Okay, that's about what I put in. Okay. How much flour?
3 tablespoons.
Okay, I did a little more than that. How much liquid?
2 cups of beef broth and 1 whole beer.
Well, I might be made a liar because that is just about what I would have done. And that is what I did before I knew this was an AI recipe. Okay, what time?
What, on the pressure cook? Oh, the pressure cook is way high. He said like 45 minutes.
Oh.
35 minutes.
No.
That was nutritious.
That would be terrible.
George says, haha, talk about turning the tables, Jeff.
Wow.
An
AI recipe to a food blogger. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Oh my God. And he's not far off. That's even scarier, right? That's the big problem. He's not.
Ooh, I'm gonna put my fan up.
All right, I haven't put in the potatoes yet. Got some browning on this stew meat. Sorry about the noise. I have to do what I have to do, right? All right. Barley. He said half a cup. We can't listen to AI, can we? It doesn't seem like enough, but I'm gonna go. How about I go with a third of a cup?
Okay.
That might be too much. But that's what we're gonna do because I'm not listening to Claude. He can't be totally right, or that's a disaster. But of course, he got all these ideas from people like me on the internet and cookbooks and all that stuff that he put into his memory bank and compiles. I got a message when I logged in, because I use AI a lot. I'm not against AI at all. I use it a lot. And I don't care that other people look up recipes on AI either. My feelings are not hurt. Do whatever works, for you. Just be careful, because sometimes it's really wrong. But anyway, what happened?
Oh, I'm just technical difficulties.
Oh, I'm all splattered with all kinds of stuff now. Oh, speaking of messing up my shirt, a few weeks ago I was talking to you guys about disposable shirts. And I get them at Walmart. They're cheap. They're not really disposable, but they are for me because I can only wear them once, right? Because I always stain everything up. And I went into Walmart today, and they didn't have any colors that I like, but they've gone up in price. And now I think they're $8. I mean, now I'm gonna have to think about that. I mean, if I can get a week out of a shirt that's $5, I feel good. But now we're getting up in, cost here. All right, will you rinse these for me?
Yeah. It says 3 or 4. How many do you use?
3 or 4? He wants you to have 3 potatoes in your stew?
Told you it was AI.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Well, he doesn't know how small they are. Said Yukon Gold, which is probably...
Oh, these are not Yukon Gold.
No, they didn't have those. I wasn't going to Walmart.
I'm not even cutting them. Okay, just rinse those for me, honey. All right, time to deglaze, I think. Let me put this back on so we don't ruin everything. I didn't put the thyme in yet, but that's okay. All right, if this turns out, it will be amazing. Yeah. I don't like Guinness.
Give it a little extra time to burn off, I guess.
I will. All right. Let me get a different utensil here. What was it we went to? And we had, was it black and tans? I do like those, right?
Yeah, those are Yingling.
Oh, they're not Guinness then?
No.
Oh. Well, I have to say, this doesn't smell too bad. And it looks like it's not going to be too thick. I didn't put the barley in yet, did I? What happened to the barley? What did I do with the barley?
The barley's over there. Did you even scoop
I
some
thought
out?
I scooped it out. I didn't put it in though. I mean, literally, it's not.
Does anybody know if she put it in? I'm too busy.
I put the lid on, but
I don't see any barley in there.
oh my gosh. Okay, barley's in there now. I could have toasted it, but I did things in the wrong order. All right, we're gonna stir this in. We gotta get under pressure though. This looks good. This is way thicker than I would think that it should be. Oh, there's beef broth open in the fridge. Let me get that, or it's on the other fridge, I think. Let's use that. Let's put in some thyme. Just a few little things there. Ooh, I'm gonna be getting too thick here. I might be getting too thick already. Oh, I'm thick. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
There's your beef broth.
I don't know. This might be a problem. The problem that I was worried about.
Too thick, too soon?
I think so. Too thick, too soon. I should have done it differently. All right, 1/3, 2/3, 1 cup. 1 cup and 2/3. That should help. Yikes.
George said AI doesn't know the secret ingredient and steps to take. For example, get the pot far too hot, nearly burn the tomato paste while feeding a dog.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's do this. Let's get under pressure if we can. It's going to take quite a bit of time to come to pressure, I think. Well, it's hot, but it's also thick. Much thicker than I would normally have. I put the potatoes in, I put the barley in, put the Guinness in, I put the thyme in. I didn't put the Worcestershire sauce in.
Okay, John clarified you did not accidentally put too much barley in.
Thank you, John.
John, the Camelo says Guinness is 10W40 in a bottle.
All right, I got to open this back up. Jeff, can you open this up for me?
Yeah.
And let's and then we can clean up and chat a little bit while this is pressure cooking.
We're putting our Vegemite substitute in.
Yeah. And a good tablespoon or so. Oh, I made red Thai curry the other day, and I didn't have fish sauce at my house, because it's here. I have plenty here. And ow! And it was horrible. Not horrible. I mean, it was edible, but I'm testing a recipe, and
You done
so
with all these?
I am, yeah. I'm testing a recipe, and the recipe was so delicious, and it was amazing. Just that little ingredient, that tiny bit of fish sauce makes a world of difference. So if a recipe calls for fish sauce, use it.
I'll get that stuff off of there.
Okay. I've got extra, and then we're gonna put. I left those carrots whole, really big. You saw that, not whole, but really big. You saw that, right? Probably too big, but I don't like mushy carrots, so I'm hoping that they don't mush up. They will break apart some.
We
but-
still have to wash this.
yeah, barley cooks way fast. Yeah, so we looked up the timing of my other recipe. It was 15 minutes, so I'm hoping that that's going to be good. So anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out. But I'm just hoping we get under pressure. That's the most important thing. What do you think? Am I going to make it? Am I going to get under pressure, guys? I hope so.
I think it doesn't look that thick, unless it just continues to thicken. Somebody
It
asked
does.
about
It
this
will.
cutting board. It's a Stella Falone cutting board. It's the company that makes Taylor guitars. Same kind of wood.
It's really nice. I love it. I've had it for years. I have 2 of them, one at each house. I love it. They're pricey though. I wouldn't have spent the money on it. Jeff gave them to me as a gift. All right. So Kat, my old high school friend, take this. Thank God it's a substitute. What is a substitute? I'm all lost now in the chat. I'm lost because I wasn't reading it as we were going. So, the barley will thicken it more. I know. That's what I'm concerned about. So,
So a black and tan going back here. Mix of stout and ale.
and is a stout, is a Guinness a stout beer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So okay. And I did like that. I did like that black and tan. But there's something about Guinness. I don't know. Now, this smelled pretty good, I have to say. It did smell pretty good. So I'm going to use it. A substitute for Worcestershire sauce. And I know I'm not saying that right. Fish sauce? Yeah, I can see that. It doesn't work the other way, though, I don't think. Jeff did say, why don't you put in some Worcestershire sauce into the curry? I was like, no, I'll skip it. That way I can tell everybody, don't skip it. And so when you see the recipe come out and then whenever I get it finished testing, I'll be saying, don't skip it. It really changed the flavor a lot. I also learned another thing is I have 2 different kinds of coconut milk. I have one that worked better in a chicken coconut soup or tom kha gai. I think I'm saying that right. Or Tom, is it Tom?
Tom Kha Gai.
Okay. And the carton, not in the dairy section, but the carton of coconut milk. Because I go to Nashville to get some specialty ingredients, and I picked up a case of this cartons of coconut milk. And that worked better in that soup than the normal cans. The cans that you guys I can get at the grocery store. So I tried this recipe, the Thai curry, 2 different ways, with the carton and with the cans. In this recipe, the curry, definitely the cans are the way to go. The carton just made it way too thin. It's very interesting. There's a lot of little variables there in cooking, When you go to Ireland, you have to try the Guinness there. It's different. George, I'm sure it is.
I had it in Ireland, and it's good, but it tastes thicker.
And it's warm.
It tastes so much richer.
And warm.
No, it was cold. They don't serve their Guinness warm.
What?
No.
I thought all the beer was warm in Ireland.
No.
No?
Maybe back in the day, but this is...
Well, I thought my cousin Bonnie went to Ireland and said it's all warm, but you get used to it.
Well, they probably saw her coming and said, give her the warm
Give her the warm stuff. Yeah, definitely, Cynthia, not the lower fat ones. Yes. Yes, definitely not. They don't work well. They're just too thin. ingredients, anchovies. Yes, a lot of them do have anchovies in it, but fish sauce, let me see what the ingredients are. I don't think it might be anchovies. I don't think it is, though. I think I looked it up. I'll tell you one thing. Fish sauce stinks.
But it does really.
It does the job, but it stinks so bad. Like anchovies. Yep. Anchovies. Sea salt. Oh, just anchovy. It's anchovy sauce. It's just anchovy sauce, guys.
That's all that's in it?
Anchovies and salt. Okay. Well, there we go. Who knew? I think it's oyster sauce. I read the ingredients. That's kind of weird. I don't think there's any fish in oyster sauce or any oysters in oyster sauce. I gotta wash my hands. Like I look like caught myself. Let's see. Am I under pressure yet?
Not yet. You're close.
I'll breathe a sigh of relief when this thing goes under pressure.
Kat says she just bought anchovies for her dogs.
Oh, is it good? Are they like dried and is it good for them? Isn't Worcester sauce a spiritual successor to ancient Roman garum? I have no idea what that is. That's way above my.
Isn't there a thing called garam masala?
Garam masala, yeah. So, Kat, eat anchovies. I like anchovies on. We did in Italy. We ate anchovies on pizza. I was fine with it. Jeff thought there was a little too many of them. And there were quite a few anchovies on that pizza.
It wasn't gross because of the anchovy. It just made the whole thing way too salty.
It was salty. But in Caesar salads, I eat them. I like them. And they're in my Caesar salad dressing all the time. Gosh, I think we might make it.
Yeah, because I'm still seeing some steam coming out. So producing steam.
Yep. I mean, that was what? How many cups of broth did I put in?
I don't know. Did you measure?
I counted it out kind of roughly. Like, I know it was a cup and 2/3, I think. So we had a good amount of liquid in there.
Interesting. Eric says garum is a Roman fish sauce made with oily fish guts, salt, and thyme. There were laws that you couldn't make it in a city.
Ah.
John says anchovies are too salty for dogs. Sardines are safer and healthy.
I get them mixed up sometimes. Like not like to eat them. Like I'm not gonna eat sardines either, really. But so maybe she meant she got sardines instead of anchovies. But or her dog could have a need for the extra salt. Who knows? We don't know. 1 1/3 cups. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, or 1 2/3. I think it was 1 2/3. Yeah, sardines. See, I knew. I get them mixed up. Who was I talking to? And I said sardines, and they were looking at me like I had 3 heads because I was clearly meaning anchovies. Or I said anchovies and meant no. I would never be talking about sardines. I can't even think of what I would use sardines for. Do I even have sardines? No. I have anchovies for Caesar salad. That's it. Anyway, yeah. I put the potatoes in, right? Yes. So I didn't go through my mental list. I think I put everything in.
Did you make bread?
No, I did not make bread.
What? Can't have stew without bread?
I know, right?
I knew it was going to be a disaster.
It's a disaster. What if I make quick bread? No. Jeff says no. The cutting board's clean. The answer is no. Whoops. The answer is no, Louise. I did make quick bread the other day, and because I was at home, and for some reason, I guess when we had that big storm and we packed up everything everything in the house, I must have grabbed my bag of yeast and taken it with me for some reason. I don't know why, because yeast can certainly sit out and be fine, I don't know why, but anyway, I didn't have any there. So I was in the middle of mixing up the dough. And so I went with it and I just used, I used some of my sourdough discard and I used baking powder. And I made bread and it was fine. It was good. I didn't let it rise really or anything. So, yeah, biscuits.
Eric said make some Irish soda bread.
I don't have time for that either, but
I'm surprised we don't have any left. You made so much the other day.
I know, but it doesn't last long. You know, you throw it away because I made so many loaves of it. Bye, John. Bye, John. Thanks for coming in. All right. I have how many minutes?
What, left on the pressure
15
cook?
minutes?
Yeah, you got about 14 and a half.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make biscuits.
You're gonna make biscuits.
Yeah.
Only you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna wing it. Like
You want me to preheat the colony back there?
Yep.
We need the thing that goes in it. Here it is. Just like this.
Yeah. Yep. That's fine. I'll put them right at the bottom.
350 or what?
350 is good. But I need to find my baking powder, and I don't know why I don't have baking powder. Because I have baking powder everywhere. Oh, is that cornstarch? That's cornstarch. Where's my baking powder, Jeff? I have 14 containers of it at home.
There's some over there somewhere.
I know. I'm gonna have you find it because if I don't start getting this in, we're gonna not make biscuits. We're gonna make biscuits real quick. Quick biscuits. I'll make them small too so they cook fast. And I don't have recipe, I'm not measuring, so. I only need to make a few.
Soda.
So I'm only going to make enough for, let's see, that's a quarter of a cup, half of a cup. I'll do 1 cup of flour. I lost track. Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't know how much that was. What, honey?
I found baking soda, but not baking powder.
I need baking powder, some salt. I need baking powder now. Why don't I have baking powder? Did you look over? Oh, it's right there on the back counter. I see it. See it? And then I'll need a little bit of half and half from the other refrigerator because we don't have any yogurt or anything. And I don't need a teaspoon, like a half of a teaspoon maybe. Baking powder. Okay. How much butter? I'll just use as much as I think I need. And I'll grate it in, make it
How
quick.
much half and half do you want?
4 sticks of butter, that's right. 4 sticks of butter. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna pour it in. I'm free-forming. We're
Free-forming?
We're free-forming.
You're winging it, huh?
I'm winging it. That's the best. I don't like to be bogged down with measurements and stuff, but I do need my grater. I do need that. I absolutely want to grate the cheese. I mean the cheese.
You're gonna grate the cheese,
Yeah, I'm gonna grate the cheese. Except it's not cheese, it's butter. I have another one, but I don't know where it is.
So who in the world
Okay,
decides to make biscuits at the last second?
me. Yes. This is 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm grating in the paper too, because it always tastes better with a little bit of paper in your biscuit, okay? Just so you know. Yeah, that's what we do around here. A little bit of paper in the biscuit.
That's a secret. That
It
just
is.
gave away your secret.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe AI will pick up on that.
Yeah, right. Tell everybody to put. That's so funny. Okay, and what did you put it on? Bake?
Yeah,
Okay.
350.
Okay.
You want me to? Oh, let me add some time to it. So
Yeah, keep it going. I think I'm really just doing this the rough. I'm doing this very easy way. I have a fork out here to keep it nice and clean and professional, but
you're gonna
I'm not
figure
doing
it.
that. Okay. All right. Now, will you do me a favor? Will you just get a little bit of flour in that measuring cup there so I can, if I need to use it.
What is this?
The cord to your microphone? No, I'm joking. All
I
right.
think the problem might be that cord, actually, the cord that I have plugged into it. What'd you want? You wanted something for powder, right?
Yeah, just a little,
Or for flour.
just a little tiny bit. All right, and then I'm just gonna put in enough liquid, enough half and half, just to bring it together.
Cynthia says there's an I Love Lucy episode in here somewhere.
Right.
Oh, I could probably cut this into a reel that would be funny. Real funny.
A little bit moister, I think. Not too much though. All right, how many?
There's 9 minutes left.
Okay. I have to make biscuits in a time frame. Quickly, right? All right. I don't think it's moist enough, but we can always fix that.
This is literally a quick bread.
Yep, but it's, yep. Yep, but it does need to be just a tiny bit moister, which is going to be a little hard now that it's out. Now I'm making a real mess. Now we're having fun. Yeah, now it's going to be fun. That's good. That's better. Now it's going to be fun. I didn't put any sugar in them. Sometimes I'll put sugar in biscuits, but we don't need it. And we don't need any cheese. We don't need anything. Okay, this is going to be good. That's going to be good. All right, now form them a little bit. I'm not going to worry about rolling them out either. And how many do you think I can get? Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know.
Probably 4 out of that.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. My hands are clean. And they're my
One
biscuits.
big biscuit.
Yeah.
Harlan says 3.
Yeah. I think I might squeeze out a 4th if I do it right. But you're right. 3. I might be able to put... See, that one's not even gonna... Well, I could just squish that down. We can cheat. But I think I can put all the excess together and make a different kind of a biscuit. You know, the kind that kind of a drop biscuit, I guess.
You can cheat because this is your disaster.
That's right. Whoops. You won't be saying that when you're eating a biscuit. You know?
With delicious stew.
Yeah. You won't be saying that. You'll be like, oh, my wife is so kind. She made biscuits. Because you mentioned, yes, because you mentioned bread.
I had to mention bread.
You had to mention bread. They actually look pretty darn good. Oh, Jeff made cookies the other night. I didn't even need that. And then this is one I'll just put in there just to eat. Right? All right, let me wash my hands. We will get this. What happened here? Okay. So we're on 350, we're on bake. We're putting them directly in the bottom of the pan. In the combi.
Jordan says, what is this biscuit creation equivalent in the UK?
Scones.
Scone. Because your biscuits are what we call cookies.
Yeah, so scone would be a scone. Sort of a scone. I think here our scones tend to be a little bit sweeter, and we like triangles.
Baby biscuit. $4.25.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I could tell by the heat coming out it wasn't hot enough for the biscuits. Okay. All right, well, there we go. We made biscuits too. Bonus.
Because you absolutely despise a clean cutting board.
Yep. All right. And then, well, I'll be back here tomorrow to clean it all up when we do our video. Doing corned beef and cabbage. I'm gonna do it in the Possible Cooker Pro. I've tested it a gazillion times. I cannot make up my mind if I like the point cut or the flat cut better.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
So I'm gonna do both. And I'm gonna let everyone decide what I get for the belt. All right, we Americans get the word cookie from the Dutch. Good to know. Orange scones are delicious. Yes, I like all scones. I like them sweet though. So, but I've never had scones that weren't sweet. Yeah, they're not though. Normally, from what I've read. Because I made a recipe. Of course, I don't know. I didn't really get too much grief for this. But what did I put in my scones? I put heavy cream instead of milk, I think, in my scone recipe. And a few people had some issues with me for doing that. But that's okay. Just because it isn't the way you make it doesn't mean it's wrong. So...
Then we got 3 minutes there.
Okay, I don't know how many minutes here. We're just gonna. This does not seem like I don't like the. It's not convecting enough. So I'm gonna go to air fry.
Oh.
I want to go up to air fry. I don't like
That's
the
a
sound of
bold
it.
move.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get some lift on these biscuits very quickly and a high heat. And it didn't sound like the fan was going enough on the bake function on the combi. I don't ever use the bake function, so I don't have any experience with it. So I'm gonna stick and go with air fry, and then I'll turn the heat back down once I start seeing them rise. I put baking powder in, right? Yeah, I did. Now they're starting to rise already. Oh, good. Man, that quick.
Buttermilk and scones. Red Rose video says I thought buttermilk.
Yeah, buttermilk. I can't remember what was traditional, what was told to me as traditional. Maybe George knows. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I don't know if buttermilk was traditional. I think maybe it was, but I thought it was just milk. But anyway, oh, biscotti. I love biscotti, not buttermilk. I didn't think so, George. I didn't think so. We put buttermilk in our biscuits here in the U.S., definitely. I don't usually, but I use yogurt sometimes, which kind of is sort of like a little similar. Milk with a pinch of vinegar, which is kind of like sort of getting to the buttermilk, but you put in more than a pinch. 1 tablespoon per cup of milk. But you know what? It doesn't work in all recipes. I will tell you that. I've tried it in one recipe, and I don't remember what the recipe was, but I tried the substitute for buttermilk, and it did not work. I'm not saying like the recipe was a disaster, but it did not bring to the recipe what real buttermilk does. So pretty much just butter, flour, milk. That's what I thought. And probably salt, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It was pretty simple. Of course, I can't keep anything simple, so I have to change it up a little bit. That's why I added cream. And they're delicious, and they worked out perfectly. Now, today I used half and half because that's what I had. I don't know if my biscuits are going to get enough of a rise, but it doesn't matter. They're not growing. I'm going to turn the heat down. I don't want to get too crazy.
Kat asks, do you ever bake with sucanat?
No, never even heard of it.
It's sugar natural cane. Sugar cane natural is where it comes from. So it's basically like that raw sugar.
Oh, some of them are rising up now. Woo. Lopsided, but that's okay. I don't mind.
Outside's fine.
Yeah. All right, so we have 7 seconds left.
You doing a natural release?
I'm going to do a few minutes of a natural release. So we made it under pressure, and then I got to get the peas out. I love peas.
These are looking great back here.
They getting too brown or anything?
They're getting a little brown.
They're not rising as much as I want, though. So, I mean, I have biscuits that rise like this. They're so good, but these aren't rising like that, but that's okay. All right. I also need to make sure they're not burning. I should probably put them up. Oh, they're starting to kind of get a little bit bigger. Not too much, though. I'm not going to kid. They're not getting too much bigger. So we're going to have this stew with some dough bricks. If those don't
We need some bowls for our
rise
stew.
up. Yes. It smells pretty good, I have to say. It does smell pretty good. So we'll see. And this is right out of the refrigerator. I wish I had soft butter, but I don't think I do because I've been gone for 2 weeks. All right. Maybe baking powder's out of date. I don't think so, although it could be, but I don't think so. I use it pretty well. We can check.
The real question is, are we going to need a knife and a
No.
fork?
Well, I don't know. I hope not. All right, we're going to let it go 5 minutes. Let me see what my biscuits are doing. I'm kind of a little disappointed in my biscuits, I've got to say. They did not rise up as they should.
They'll still be good.
They're still going to be good. They should be bigger. But anyway, probably should have let it sit a little bit. You know, like I did those pretty quick. So I probably should have let it all sit a minute, but whatever. No biggie. Let's see. I would never have anything out of date. Oh my gosh, that is so not true. What did we throw away? We threw away something the other day.
Oh, it was like last year.
Oh, 4 years ago. It was old.
I don't remember what it was.
Because you were like, oh no, it's not out of date. And you're like, oh, that wasn't this past. Like,
that wasn't 2026, that's 2016.
yeah, right, exactly. Oh my God. So funny. Yeah. No, I definitely have things that are out of date. And I still use them, right? I mean, really. My yeast is probably, I don't know where it is right this second, but
It's in that.
my yeast, I keep it in the freezer, but it's probably out of date, you know, according to the dates. It still works. Works fine. You're in shock that I have things that are out of date? Oh my gosh. I'm just a normal person.
Cynthia says the expiry dates are a myth.
I know, mostly.
So
Yeah.
then you keep selling.
Yeah, mostly. I mean, some spices, like I did notice that when I used, in a test for a recipe, I used older caraway seeds versus newer ones. There was a little bit of a difference with that, for sure. Obviously, salt and pepper, I don't think that ever, salt definitely not, but pepper, I don't think that ever really loses its potency. I think it's been fine, you know, fine for years. There are some other things that, herbs-wise, that kind of, or spices that kind of lose their potency, but there's spices that I have that are years and years old and they still work just fine, you know? So, yeah, a lot of it's how you store them. Yes, yes, yes. I keep my yeast in the freezer, usually. Yeah, I just keep the bag in the freezer. Use it straight out of the freezer. But as long as
it
it...
says some of us still remember Cream Gate. Remember that?
The attempted homicide of the nephew. Yeah, Jeff just brought that up the other day, as a matter of fact, because I'm going through all the old videos and I'm getting them stored, and there are some clips that we're going to clip out. That's one of them, George. So for those of you that weren't there that day, I was doing a cooking show with my nephew, who is the cutest, sweetest young man now on earth. I just adore him. And we were using some cream out of their refrigerator, and I smelled it a couple times, and thought, it's okay. I usually have a really good nose for those things. Like, I just know if it's not going to be good. So I tasted it. I almost vomited. It was so bad. It was so rotten. Yeah, it was really bad. Really, really bad. So that's what George is referring to. Oh, all right. Oh, we are 5 minutes. We can. Sorry, Jeff. I'm gonna check on these biscuits here. They don't even look like my biscuits.
They look like little hockey pucks.
They do. And I had enough butter in there. 4 tablespoons of butter. Well, anyway, we're going to eat it anyway. It doesn't matter. 4 tablespoons of butter for a cup of flour. That seems reasonable for biscuits. But I don't know.
It smells good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I must say, it does smell good. Yes, it does.
Smells like it needs cheese.
I don't even like the looks of these biscuits. I'm still in biscuits.
Try them, put butter on them, you'll never know.
Yeah. Darn it. Oh well. We got a lot of pressure in there, don't we? All right. So we'll see how Claude did with this recipe tonight.
George says, this is the part that always terrifies me about pressure cooking. What am I going to find?
I know, right? I did add salt to, I did add salt to the biscuits. I did add, I think, quite a bit of salt. And I think I added enough baking powder. Like, it seemed to be enough, but I didn't, I don't make biscuits all the time, and I don't usually wing it. I mean, I usually follow my own recipe. But I don't care. Fine.
These are unexpected biscuits.
Yeah, it's fine. They just didn't rise, and they have a weird color.
That one in the back on the left started to rise again.
Yeah, it started, and then it failed me. Oh well. I think, I don't know. Maybe I didn't have the heat hot enough going in. Maybe I should have rethought that whole thing. I'm looking for a clean knife. I guess I can just get a butter knife. But it doesn't matter because they're going to be good. I mean, they're going to be good. They're like biscuits. Might be a little undercooked. Looks like a drop biscuit. You're right. You know what I say, though. Doesn't matter what they look like. Only matters what they taste like. Mmm. They're good. They're very good. They're undercooked, though, so I gotta keep going. Because if that little one is undercooked, just a little bit in the middle.
I'll try it.
See?
Butter. Yeah.
Because they didn't rise up.
Ooh.
They're tasty, though, aren't they?
Very tasty.
Very tasty.
Nice crunch.
Very.
Dunk them in the gravy.
And buttery.
Right there.
That looks good.
Ooh, that does look good.
Wow. That looks amazing. Now, I have no idea what I did.
Oh, Eric said pop them on the bottom and put the stew on top.
Smart. All right, we are at 207 for the meat. That means the meat is done. We are at 200 for the carrots. The carrots are done. Potatoes are done. Wow, we got good timing. Oh my gosh.
Do we have flavor?
Not yet, but I'm about to change that.
Keys for the win.
Keys for the win. All right. Wow, this looks amazing. We do not breathe a word that this came from an AI recipe. It is the perfect thickness, so whatever I did, which I did not listen to Claude, right, on this, so it's mine. I'm taking this recipe as mine. Wow. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at how beautiful this is. I'm
That's
shocked.
where I get nervous, because when it's beautiful, sometimes it's not exactly.
It's AI beautiful. It looks like an AI generated stew.
It is.
It needs some salt. It's good. I don't know. Come here. I'm not sure. Now I don't know if it needs salt. I won't give you a raw pea. I know you're not even a big fan. I can't decide. It seems like it's like missing something. It's not too peppery, I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't. That's nice.
I can't decide.
I don't think I put salt in it.
No?
No.
Okay, we're not going to put anything in it. We're going to say it's perfect. We're going to say it's perfect.
Oh, did you check the barley?
Oh, I didn't. I don't even see it. It's all sunk at the bottom. All right. I don't usually put these on a flat surface either. I usually put them on a cutting, a thing, Anyway, no, my biscuits are crap, but it doesn't matter. I guess I'm going to postpone that come make biscuits with Louise thing for now. What am I doing?
That's why they're called drop biscuits. Drop everything and make biscuits right now.
Yeah, drop biscuits are different though. These I actually form these, but okay. Oh, there's the barley. You want to? Well, it's too late if it's undercooked. Forget it. Too late. Right? Yeah. This is going to be a beautiful picture. I should just call Claude up and say, Claude, can you take a picture for me? Look at that. It's beautiful.
Of the stew you created.
Of the stew. And make sure you show all the steam coming off, that only AI photos can really get. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. These aren't bad.
Flaky.
They're flaky. They're still a little doughy. It's okay. Doughy's fine. It's okay. They are a little undercooked. So lower temperature, longer period of time, hotter oven going in. But look, they're not terrible. Do you want it in there or on the side?
On the side.
Okay. How did I end up with a half of a biscuit?
Good question.
How did I end up with half of a biscuit? Is this?
Did you put a whole biscuit on top of your half?
And they let me in the kitchen. It's amazing. All right, there you go. I was like, that's weird.
All right, here's your bowl.
Okay. I took the bad one.
That one fell apart on you.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was because it wasn't shaped right. Okay, let's do it. So this was pretty easy. You'll have to let me know what you think about like the whole potato in the stew thing, right?
Okay, it cuts. Oh, the potato cut perfectly.
Oh yeah, it does. I like the presentation of that.
I'm starting with the beef though. Well, yeah.
I hope you don't get one that wasn't seasoned. That'll ruin everything. Oh, I'm making a mess.
Oh, that's good.
Is it? All right. Okay, here we go. I don't like butter. No butter. Oh my gosh, I love butter. I love butter. Okay. Oh, the butter just leaked right out into your soup.
Good. That's good.
I still think it needs something though.
Here, try a little salt.
The barley's good. I think for me it's the Guinness. I don't really necessarily think it needs salt. I think for me it's the Guinness.
I think the Guinness has like almost a sourness on the front end.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Like, I like the Guinness in it. Here, we probably don't want to check that out. I really like the Guinness in it. It gives a lot of flavor to it.
It needs
in a good way.
It.
But it needs a balancer. And I haven't figured out what that is yet.
I don't think salt is the answer.
I don't think so either. But There's something that needs to be the answer.
The biscuit.
The biscuit, yeah.
The biscuit's the answer.
But I'm gonna. So this is what I do when I'm testing a recipe, and I think it's just off. Like there's something that needs to be balanced. Is I'll taste just the. It is. It's just this tiny bit. Oh gosh. What would fix that? Oh,
It's so subtle that you're
It-
gonna end up chasing your tail, I think.
it is. It is. I mean, it is just the tiniest bit.
Not pepper.
No, not pepper,
I'm
not
definitely
salt.
getting pepper.
I know. I got the weirdest idea. George, don't come for me.
Vegemite. Don't put it in that.
I'm not.
That was allspice, by the way. You think so?
I think so. I think so. Oh my gosh, that just changed everything. Wow. I'm trying to get this without all the peas. I know you're not a big fan of the peas.
I don't mind the peas.
You don't?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can't have too much though, so I really have to be careful. That's enough. Okay. Stir that in. And be honest, you know. Obviously, you're not going to lie to me, right?
Right.
Okay. Making butter is so easy.
That's a little bit much, but that's the flavor.
Isn't that the flavor?
Yeah.
It just balances out.
I just want to get carried away.
No, I'm not going to get carried away. It's hard though, because this is a very, it's a very fine spice. And I'm not even going to put it in the main thing, but if I test this recipe again, don't be shocked when it has allspice in it. Not bad. Mm-hmm.
Is there cloves in allspice?
No, allspice is its own thing.
Its own thing.
That's a misunderstanding. Allspice is actually its own spice. Damn, that's perfect now. Little thyme stem. Never hurt anyone.
Wow, this disaster came out great.
No, who said it was a disaster?
It had the potential to be a disaster. I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow.
This is good. We're just sitting here eating and eating and eating.
I know.
Allspice. Totally worth it. That's the way to do it. I didn't even eat the potato. The meat's perfectly cooked, by the way. So everything about this is perfectly cooked. So the timing is spot on. 15 minutes, 5-minute natural release. The peas are delicious, but not necessary if people don't like them. I wouldn't change anything. Except I'll add in some allspice.
Just a little bit allspice.
I would say the potatoes are, they're a little overcooked. I mean, they're a little soft. They're good, but I won't be surprised if they break down. Like if they get smushed a little bit, they're gonna create, you know, a kind of a potato-y type of soup. As long as they're whole like this, they won't, you know, they'll be fine.
Yeah, leaving the skin on is a good
Yeah, definitely. I would leave the skin on. And I would probably use the bigger ones next time and maybe cut them in half. So, yeah.
It's good stew.
It is. And the biscuits are not bad
Yeah, they're fine.
with a little butter or a lot of butter. So, all right, well, another successful Tasty Tuesday. I was really unsure about that Guinness. And I actually think it's 100% needed in that stew. I don't think it wouldn't be the same kind of stew, right?
No, it adds a boldness that you wouldn't get from a regular beef stew.
Yeah, it's very rich. Kat, this one's for you. A little bit of biscuit with the butter. That's how I roll too. Butter it up. Oh my God, we're singing Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah.
Delicious. Cheers, everyone. This is good. I'm proud of myself. Thanks, Claude. Ridiculous. Well, Kat, I had help. So, I had AI help me. Ridiculous. Although I do like AI for a lot of things. I'm not
I
going
don't
to...
see any beef in there. Oh, there it is.
What?
Is there beef in there?
Jeff, you saw me on the entire thing. There's beef in there, trust me. There's a lot of beef in there. Oh, you want to eat it? Oh.
No, I just want to make sure it's there.
Oh, I see. I see.
If I have to eat it, I'll eat it. Take one for the team.
All right. George, if you watch it back and you write down the ingredients and estimate how much I put in, send them to me. I'll have Claude go through the transcript and pull it out, but this one I did not really talk it through like I do other times. It was delicious. Burping on camera now. That was really a hiccup. It wasn't a burp. But I'm happy. This is good. The meat is nice and tender. It is super tender. And I did cut it up pretty small. You know, I mean, not tiny, but pretty small. It's very, very good. That eye looks like L, so I call the guy Al. Right, Al. Al, that's funny. Wiki says that allspice tastes like a combination of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove.
Yeah.
I can't say that I've ever tasted allspice, but I would agree. It's a warm spice like that.
I definitely taste the clove in it.
Yeah, it's definitely a warm spice. And it was exactly, I had been thinking about cinnamon, but cinnamon, I just wasn't sure if it would take care of the bitterness, because cinnamon can actually be bitter in and of itself. So I was like, no, not cinnamon. I thought about nutmeg, but no, that really wasn't the direction. And then allspice hit me. So I was like, allspice. So we'll use that. And it worked perfectly.
And Kat, the barley was perfect.
The barley is perfect, yes. It is perfectly cooked. Now, okay. Some people might think it's undercooked. It's just got that little bit of chew, which I like. But here's the thing. If you're going to make it, if you're going to serve it all right then, maybe add a minute or two. If you're going to package it up, let it sit, the barley's going to continue to absorb that liquid, and then when you reheat it, it's going to cook a little bit more, so it'll be perfect for leftovers. Ketchup? Yeah, I could see that. Because I did think about some brown sugar. Like, you know, because we've got the beer and then we've got the tomato paste. So I thought of using a little bit of brown sugar to balance it out. But I didn't want to take that turn to the sweet, because I think the punchiness of the vinegar, or it's not vinegar, but you know, the acid is actually really nice in this.
I think that's what makes it what it is.
I think it does. So if you go down the ketchup route, which is going to bring the sugars into it, I just don't think that's the right way to go. So allspice it is. You know, sour cream. I would absolutely not put sour cream in it, or on it. It wouldn't.
No.
It doesn't need cooling down. It doesn't need dilution, and is actually like an ass. So it would not do it. I wouldn't put any dairy in there. It's really good, guys. It's really good. I wish I had time to test it and get it out before St. Patrick's Day, because it is that darn good. I don't know though if it really is an Irish thing or not. I'm Irish, but I don't know if it is really. Because Irish beef stew, of course, is with lamb, and it is so basic. But it is. I said Irish beef stew. No. Irish stew is with lamb, and it is so delicious. But you only use salt and pepper and water, right? Very, very basic. If you want to make that, I do have that recipe on my website. It is so good. I was shocked. I don't even like lamb, and I certainly thought this is going to be so boring. I'm putting water in, and but get good quality lamb. That's important. All right. Yeah, it's putting a sour taste. Yes, it is, and you need something to kind of balance that sourness. That's absolutely right. Fish sauce. No, that's the wrong direction too. I think. Although, it might work. We put the Worcestershire sauce in there, but it doesn't need any more of that either. So, anyway. But went directly to North Carolina. Okay. Scottish on my dad's side. We didn't go to North Ireland, but we went directly to North Carolina. Gotcha. I can't wait till we go to Ireland. I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun. It's kind of a year away. We're going to Cuba. No, we're not going to Cuba. I'm making shit up now. Where are we going? Panama.
Panama.
Yeah, we're going to Panama the end of the month. Early, what is the month? April. I can't even keep track. I think that means it's time for me to go to bed.
And anybody familiar with Panama, we're going to Sea, if you want to.
Sea, yes. Looking forward to it too. Although it just started to turn warm here. I've never liked lamb. Is it Harlan? I can't even see. I'm sorry. I've never liked it, but I've learned to like it in certain things, and that Irish stew is really, really good. So when are you coming to Texas? And don't make shit up. Texas, I'm willing to go to Texas. Yeah, but probably like fall.
Yeah, not in the summer.
We've driven through Texas quite a few times. It's hot as you know what. Yes, mint jelly is good for people put it on lamb. I don't particularly like it, but people do. People like it. It cuts the richness and the gaminess. That's really what it's for. The mint. I mean, we can go back into history, food history, and talk about that. It was probably because it was half rotten, to be honest with you. And so the mint covered it up. That's the truth, okay? It's not that somebody sitting around the table said, I think mint's going to pair really well with this lamb. It's because the lamb tasted terrible because it was actually mutton and probably not even very good. Yeah, it was probably going rotten. So it was covered up with mint, So, but now everybody does it and it's fine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kat, we'll have to do that. I have no problems going to Texas and hanging out. That'd be fun. All right. It's okay. So interesting. So I don't like gamey meat. Kat's saying never had lamb, but if it's gamey, I'd like it. I love venison. Well, it's interesting because just because meat is wild doesn't necessarily mean it needs to taste gamey. So I'd learned this. I think hunters know it too, but it's about the adrenaline that starts running through their system. So when you kill a deer, you probably don't have too much control over that. But the quicker they can die, this sounds terrible. Boy, we're having a terrible conversation. The quicker they die, the better the meat's going to be, right? So if they take off running, like if you can drop them quickly and kill them quickly, you're going to have better meat than if they go running off, which they often do, I hear from hunters. It's all about adrenaline, yeah. And I found that out because when we found this little place in Jackson, Tennessee, and I needed to get lamb. We can't get lamb around here, really, okay? We can't get things. We're really in the middle of nowhere. So we went to Jackson, and we ran across this little, it looked like a gas station, but it was like a little, what do you call it? Like a specialty food store. And he happened to have a chest freezer. And I was going to get the lamb at Sam's Club up there because they do have it. I think it's from New Zealand, and that's fine. But he had fresh lamb that he had slaughtered himself, and he told me the whole thing, and blah, 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 blah. I've never had better lamb in my life, and it was not gamey at all. I mean, you even liked it. Yeah, it was delicious. So I bought as much as I could to test recipes, and that was the year I put out 3 or 4 lamb recipes, and I haven't done anything since because I don't really like it, but this was great. We should go back.
Yeah, it's right up the road.
It is right up the road. We should go back and get some more. He had chicken too. I mean, it was good stuff. Fresh, very fresh. All right, guys. Listen, yeah, Costco and Stam sell lamb too, and it's fine, but it's not as good as what this guy had. Really, it's really good. All right, guys. Listen, I'm gonna go because we have to drive home now. So I'm gonna clean up and we're gonna get on the road, and then we'll be filming tomorrow. And I'll see you next Tuesday for the Q&A, and then the following week is Jeff and I back for Tasty Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Bye.